Ah, Pokémon FireRed and LeafGreen, the other time Game Freak decided to remake Pokémon Red and Blue, or Green, or Yellow? Wait, how many times have Game Freak remade this game? Now, although Pokémon FireRed and LeafGreen aren't super buggy, they do have a couple of minor issues here and there, and we're gonna take a look at those right now. So let's kick things off with this very first glitch, which takes place before the title screen, if you can believe it. In the English 1.0 versions of the game, this screen is supposed to say Game Freak Presents. But for some reason, even though the Presents graphic data is in the game, it doesn't actually show. This was later fixed in versions 1.1 of the game, where it now says Game Freak Presents and all's right with the world. Pretty sure that was keeping at least 2 of you awake at night. This reminds me of a very similar glitch in the original Sonic the Hedgehog, where the title screen was supposed to say press start, and even though the graphics data was present in the game, yeah, Sonic Team never fixed this. There's another glitch, or maybe more of an oversight, in the English 1.0 versions of the game to do with the Pokédex. In this particular version, if a Pokémon has 2 words as its category, for instance, a Weedle is a hairy bug Pokémon, the game will actually omit the second word, so now Weedle is just a hairy Pokémon. That sounds gross. And Slowbro doesn't get out much due to being a hermit Pokémon. Marowak is the bone Pokémon. I'll allow you to make your own jokes. And Jinx has fully evolved into a human being, apparently. As with the first glitch, Game Freak got around to fixing this, so now Jinx, you're just a human-shaped Pokemon. Sorry, I guess. Marowak, you're just the keeper of the bone, still insert own jokes here. And now Slowbro can go out and see his friends. As a crab. Makes no sense, it looks nothing like a crab. That's not a crab. This next glitch is a strange one. I mean, well, aren't they all? Take a Pokemon egg to Celadon City and then using the bicycle or by simply walking around, move until the egg hatches. I use the bicycle because, well, how much time do you guys think I have? Anyway, when the egg finally hatches, the game will tell you the egg hatched in Celadon City. But if you go inside the department store, suddenly now the game thinks the egg was hatched inside the department store? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Apparently, it's something to do with the fact that this game connects with Pokemon Emerald. Apparently, the index number that FireRed and LeafGreen use for Celadon City Department Store is read by Emerald as Special Area, so that may have something to do with it? I'm not entirely sure. Either way, the game is pretty confused. Hey, listen up. Do you guys want to make a lot of money in Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen? Well, don't worry, this isn't some kind of crazy money-making scheme. No, in fact, it's a glitch in Cerulean City, or more specifically, Nugget Bridge. Once you've battled every Pokemon trainer on Nugget Bridge, you'll eventually reach this guy, the Mystery Trainer, who just turns out to be a Team Rocket grunt who will challenge you to a battle, but not before giving you a single nugget. And here's where this glitch, or perhaps more of an oversight, comes into effect. If you now purposely lose this fight, you'll end up back at the Pokemon Center and you're able to recross Nugget Bridge, but the game actually doesn't set a flag to tell you that this guy has already given you a nugget. So what will happen is you'll have the conversation again, and this guy will give you another nugget. So guess what we're gonna do? That's right, we're gonna purposely lose the battle again. And if you keep doing this, obviously you'll be able to farm as many nuggets as you can possibly stand to do this fight again and again and again. Listen, I didn't say it was a fun way to make money, I just said, did you want to make a lot of money? And if you answered yes, then enjoy watching this guy's Ekans beat your low-level Pokemon to a pulp multiple times. Have fun. There's a strange glitch in the game to do with the move Focus Punch. To see this glitch in action, what you need to do is enter into a double battle with your first Pokemon being the one using Focus Punch. So in my example, I'm using Primeape. Now you want to actually use Focus Punch, and then when the game kicks you back to the menu to decide what your second Pokemon should do, simply press B, and now the game will ask you what you want your first Pokemon to do yet again. Now we just want to switch out that first Pokemon with any other Pokemon you have. And this is where the glitch occurs. You'll see that the Pokemon we've chosen to use Focus Punch and then swap out is now tightening its focus despite the fact that we're recalling it. And this glitch is simply caused by the fact that the priority of Focus Punch getting prepared is higher than that of being recalled. So basically, the game will take care of whatever Focus Punch is doing first and then take care of being recalled. I mean, it's nothing super broken, but it's very strange behavior to say the least. Another strange oversight in the game is to do with the move Vital Throw. The summary of this move shows it as having 100% accuracy despite the fact that this move will hit the opposing Pokemon regardless of evasion or accuracy. Basically, Vital Throw shouldn't be affected by the other Pokemon using evasion or that Pokemon lowering your Pokemon's accuracy. However, the summary for Vital Throw showing the number 100 for accuracy kind of implies that this move can be affected by evasion or the Pokemon's accuracy being lowered, which in the case of Vital Throw is simply not true. A more ironically accurate way the game could display this information is by showing accuracy as a dash, which is usually displayed to tell the player that this particular move is unaffected by evasion of the other Pokemon or accuracy changes. One of the more interesting visual type glitches in the game occurs when your Pokemon evolves and also tries to learn a move at that level. For an example of the easiest way you can see this glitch in effect, I'm going to be using Rattata, which already knows 4 moves and at level 20 evolves into Raticate. Also at level 20, Raticate tries to learn Scary Face, but I already have all 4 move slots taken up. So once Rattata evolves into Raticate, the game is going to ask me if I want to delete another move in order to learn Scary Face. If you now press A and B at the same time to select yes to delete a move, what will happen is the entire screen will go black. However, if you now press up and down on the D-pad, you'll be able to hear the game selecting options, but you just won't be able to see them. But don't worry, the game isn't completely broken. All you have to do is press A and everything will return back to normal. This is definitely one of the weirder glitches in the game, and I'm not entirely sure why it happens, but I guess the developers never intended you to press A and B at the same time to select an option. Also, this glitch will only occur once a Pokemon evolves and tries to learn a move at the same time whilst all the other move slots are taken up. If you try to do it in any other order, you won't get this result. Now we're going to talk about a glitch to do with the Poké Flute, and the good news is this is super easy to pull off. When you play the Poké Flute and the music begins, if you now open up the help system screen, what will happen is everything will go completely silent. And it will stay awkwardly quiet until that song would be over had you not opened up the help system screen. This is because the sounds in the game fall into 4 groups: BGM, BGS, ME, and SE. And accessing the help system screen stops all sounds that fall into the group ME. Strangely, this glitch doesn't occur in the Japanese versions of the game or if the button mode is set to L+A. And it's not just the Poké Flute that's affected by this glitch, it also happens with Jigglypuff's song. Ha! Nice try, Jigglypuff, but you're not putting me to sleep. Our final glitch of the game is also the most unfortunate, and this glitch involves the 3 legendary dogs Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. These 3 Pokemon are known as roaming Pokemon, and they have a certain glitch assigned to them, which is, well, you'll see. If you check these Pokemon out in the Pokédex, you'll be able to see a map where they're represented as a red dot which shows their current location. When you finally encounter one of these legendary dogs, you'll need a Pokemon that has a trapping move such as Block, Mean Look, or in my case, Sand Tomb. Throwing one of these moves out means that the opposing Pokemon is trapped and cannot run from the battle. However, if one of the legendary dogs now uses the move Roar, they will flee from the battle, and this is where the glitch occurs. Checking out these roaming Pokemon in the Pokédex now shows that on the map, their location is unknown. This is the nice way of the game telling you that you've effectively wiped this Pokemon from the game. That's right, Raikou, Suicune, and Entei are now nowhere to be found in your save game, which is important to know because if you accidentally save after this point, those Pokemon are gone forever. So the easy fix for this is make sure you don't save after this point and also don't use a trapping move on them because, well, yeah. That will happen. But there you have it, guys. Some interesting and kind of broken things in Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. I hope you guys have fun trying these glitches out. Hey guys, Andy here. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really tells the YouTube algorithm that this is content worth pushing out to the platform, and it really supports our channel. Also, if you're not subscribed, I see you there. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you get this content to your sub boxes so you don't miss out. Also, guys, I'm streaming on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 p.m. British Standard Time. That's my time. You guys are gonna have to do Google or something to figure that one out. But we stream a whole bunch of different things: Zelda, Mario, Sonic, all the good stuff you guys like. Every now and again we do glitches. Sometimes. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who supports on Patreon. You guys are really keeping the lights running, especially with the weird way of the world right now. Couldn't do it without you guys. Really couldn't. Really appreciate it. And that's about all I've got to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.